Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Victor, and today we'll be implementing this particular program as outlined here. Before I proceed, I would just like to give a disclaimer that this video is for educational purposes only. Cheating or any other activity that violates academic honesty guidelines is highly discouraged. The problem that I'm going to solve here, as you can see, is owned by Harvard University. So today, this is the prompt. Math interpreter Python already supports math, whereby you can write code to add, subtract, multiply, or divide values and even variables. But let's write a program that enables users to do math even without knowing Python. In a file called interpreter, implement a program that prompts the user of an arithmetic expression and then calculates and outputs the result as a floating point value formatted to one decimal place. Assume that the user's input will be formatted as XYZ with one space between X, Y, and Z and one space between Y and Z within, whereby X is an integer, Y is the operator, Z is an integer. For instance, if the user inputs 1 plus 1, the output should be 2.0. I'm going to post that particular question on the video as well. So as usual, the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to head straight away to my IDE. And one of the things that I had said, especially from the first video that I'll do, I like using the pseudocode or the comments because it actually helps me to outline my program. So this particular program that I'm going to write, first of all, we are going to prompt the users for an arithmetic expression. That's the first prompt. Then secondly, we are going to split the input. We're going to split the input into the component parts. Then the other thing that we're going to do, we are going to convert the values of X and Z and Z and Z into floating point value into float. Then we are going to calculate the results based on the user's input. Then we are going to print the results formatted to one decimal point. So the first thing that you're going to do is first of all declare variable. So in this particular case, we have expression which we are going to assign now. This is going to input the user. So we are going to say enter an arithmetic expression, enter an arithmetic expression. I could put and say in the form of X, Y, Z, in the form X, Y, Z. Then I just put that space there. Then we need to split now the input into its component part. So the value are X, Y, and Z. So we are going to expression Then we are going to use the split function, which is split. So we have actually split whatever the user will input here. Then we are going to convert so this x as a float, so that's how we're going to do it, and then convert z as well as a float that way. Then we are going now to calculate the results based on the input of the user. So we are going to say if. Now in this particular case, the operator will be y. So we are going to say if y will be, if I will be equal to the plus sign, that is addition, we are going to say the result. The result is going to be, we are now going to add x plus z since we are doing more than 2, we are going now to use the elif y is equals to that should be subtraction. Then we're going to say that the result is going to be x minus z. Again, we can still use elif, just copy that, it's much faster. So again, I'll say if it will be a multiplication, we are going to say that. Then lastly, if it's going to be a division, we are going to say that. Then we are going now to print the result formatted to 1 decimal point. So what we are going to do, we are going to say print, then we are going to use the f string, then we are going to use the curly brackets, results should be able to give us the result. Then since we want to format it to 1 decimal, then we're going to just have 1, then that way, then that should work. So that's the end of our code. We can just test it to see whether it runs. So you can see enter arithmetic in the expression of x, y, and z. So let's do. So we can test it with 2 plus 2. We expect the answer to be 4.0 as per the question. However, we are getting extra zeros, so that is because of this line 22. I was supposed to add a period there. Let us run the program again and say 1 plus 2. So the answer is 3.0. So that worked well. So as you can see, we have been able now to implement this. I would just like to take time and probably just explain this code line by line. So this first line expression, this actually prompts the user to enter an arithmetic expression in the form x, whereby y is the operator, z is the second number. So this second line, x, y, z, is equals to expression dot split dot. We're actually using the split function to split these inputs into the respective component parts. So these are the 8th and the 9th line. We are actually converting the x and the z into floats because they are actually integers. Then this particular block, we are actually using the if and elif statement to evaluate and operate the operation based on what the user inputs. Then the last part, we actually now printing the result, and we are actually used to the f string, and then this one actually formats our answer to one decimal place as it is required. So thank you for taking time to watch my video. Kindly like this video, gives it a thumbs up. If you are a new subscriber, kindly consider subscribing to this channel, and if you are a regular, okay, thank you for watching. And this brings me to the end of my video. If you are a new subscriber, kindly consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Continue supporting me. Give this video a like, comment, share. Thank you.